amigos for dinner one day?
Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Garden Turns. So today I am doing a delicious roast, but this is actually a flank steak. And I got this big old flank steak here for it was on clearance at the store yesterday. So this is about $19, which I think is crazy that that's a clearance price. I think that that's entirely too much for some, like this is like junk meat, I think they call it. It's the flank. It's supposed to be tough. Okay, so what I do is take a knife and then I just push little holes in it like that. And then we're going to mix a marinade and put it in here and let it sit for a couple hours. And then I'm going to throw it in the oven and then let it bake. And then I'm going to make soup and sandwiches with this roast here. And then later in the week, I'm going to use some to make some breakfast burritos. All right, y'all. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. This is date night here at our house. My mom is here visiting, and Max is there sitting getting love. All right, let me show you guys the thing that I have here chopped already. So I have half of a bell pepper. This is probably about an inch of ginger, 4 garlic cloves, and half of a medium-sized onion, all sliced and diced. So I'm going to put this in. All right, and then we're going to do some lemon juice and lime juice because it's going to be like a citrus marinade. Plus, citrus juice helps break down the meat. It makes it tender. So I'm going to do probably 1/4 of a cup of each. So that should bring me to a 1/2 cup. Okay, so right after I get this done, I'm going to be doing some planting of seeds today. Because this is, if you live in zone 7A, which we didn't used to be zone 7A. That changed because we have climate change. You know, I'm sure that the earth is like, what is going on? Because it's getting like overheated. And then the animals are getting overheated. And then they acting funny in the water. Because the water is overheated, we are getting overheated. That's probably causing some of the problems we got going on. But yeah, I'm sure the earth be like, it's like we are like pimples on it. You see what I'm saying? It's like we're like pimples on the surface. And I know it just be like, y'all just annoy me. It's like if you ain't trying to frack and pull oil out of it, then what are you, then you digging to get gold or whatever. But yeah, that should be worrisome. I say that as a worrisome black woman. Now, that was black pepper. I put about 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper because that's what I have here. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. What else do I want to put in there? I have some celery salt. I just want celery seed because I already put salt in there. You don't want to put too much salt in your food. My husband has a habit of doing that. And then he gets upset when I say stuff to him about putting all that sugar, salt in your food because I have high blood pressure, and that is just not, even if you don't have high blood pressure, you don't want all that sodium. It makes you retain fluids as well. So yeah. All right, so we got some paprika. I'm gonna do a whole teaspoon of this if I can. It's hardly in here, so I got to get paprika. I need paprika. I'll put that on the list. 3. Okay, that's a whole teaspoon. Ooh, paprika. It's supposed to have that smoky taste, but I've never noticed it. Yeah. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of chili powder. I've never really noticed that. Maybe because we get the stuff bought for like $1 or something. And then like the paprika that's probably like $8, you would be like, oh, okay, that's what it tastes like. Yeah, that's usually how it works. And since this is like this is sort of like a Mexican type marinade, I'm looking for some tongs to mix it up. Mixing it up. I mix it up around in there. You can put like peppers and stuff in here, but I am not going to because I want to be able to sleep tonight. If you do, make sure you know you're going to have heartburn. So just get ready for that. That's why I'm not doing it. Okay, so then I'm just going to let this sit here for a couple hours. I'm going to cover it with some plastic wrap, let it sit here for a couple hours, and then I'm going to throw it in the oven to slow roast. All right, so it is currently 1 o'clock here, and I'm trying to think what I still have left to do. I know I have to finish the bread and my plants. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in like one of those videos. I don't know if it's gonna be the plant video or whatever, but yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all, so let's get our meat that has been marinating now for a while, and I'm just gonna pour everything into this pan, and it's gonna go in the oven. I have my oven already preheated to 350 degrees. Let's look at that. What? Look at that meat. It is just it's saying, make me, make me. Did you hear it? It said, make me, make me. Okay, so you want to get this, pull that bad boy out, put that right down there in that pan. Make sure your veggies are on top of this. And then I'm going to cover this with some foil and put this in my oven, and it's going to just be in there until we ready to eat it. So, all right, y'all. That's my oven coming back on. I'm actually going to put some foil over this because I know I have a top for this. I just don't know where it is. Like a lot of things. All right. So this goes in our oven. All right, y'all. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Did you get the phone? Huh? All right, so the beef is out of the oven here. My husband is going to cut this up. So we need some for a sandwich, and then we need some for soup.
What a knife?
Which one?
Sharp knife.
Oh, it need to be sanitized. It fell on the floor. It's in the sink water. I got this one. So we're going to pull this out, and then I'm going to get this on a flat surface so he can slice up this nice flank steak. This looks so good, don't it? All right, let's get this sliced up so we can eat. All right, y'all. He finna pull this out.
So here, it should stand up. Yeah.
Then I take the pan. All right, so he's gonna cut some
I'm gonna
for soup.
Cut it in half, and then half of beef.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have the other part for a sandwich. So we're gonna have 2 different cuts. It should be a nice clean cut, right?
Yeah, it's nice. If you cut across this, look at that. Juicy. Okay, so make some thin slices.
So we want like thin slices for the grilled cheese, and then like a couple, squares or whatever for the soup.
Okay, for the grilled cheese, about 3 each, like laid out like that.
Yeah, okay. Or 2. Now I just cut them in half because this is the bread.
That then.
All right.
Yeah, you can even cut them in half like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now the diced.
Yeah, for soup.
All right, so that's like a 1/2 inch dice.
So we're gonna have 2 eyes going. I'm gonna have the soup on one, and then the sandwich on the other one.
Yeah, that's about 150, 160 degrees inside. I know that's done because.
Yeah. And plus, it's been in there for a minute.
All right, that's the diced part.
All right, y'all. Now let's make this soup. You gonna try a little piece?
Let me try it. That's tender. Cut across the grain like that.
See that? That's good. Okay.
We have the meat.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get this bread out of the pan and then cut it for sandwiches. All right. Just comes right out. There we go. And then we need 4 slices. Let's see here, so we can see what it looks like in the middle. So cut off the end piece, which is always a good piece for me anyway. What is cool is that, okay, let's go out here. You can see that there's a small amount of cheese in here. You see that? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so we're going to put some, what is this? Beef on here. Let me see. So my husband cut this to put on the sandwiches here. So you get 2 pieces of bread. You're going to put the meat on. Do you want cheese?
Yeah, you want some kind of slice, right?
I don't remember. And then I'm going to cut this one in half. Which is so tender, it's just falling apart. And this is skirt steak. Is that what they call this?
Yeah, flank. Yeah, I think it's the same as skirt flank.
Alright, I'm going to get some of this off. Alright, so we're about to grill this up with some grilled cheese and then make this soup. Alright, y'all, so we finna grill some cheese. Alright, some bread. So go ahead and put your one side of your bread down in the butter and then pull it out real quick. Okay, and then you want to take it, put it back on the piece here, and then just put this side down. You see what I'm saying? To get that side buttered, and then push it over. And then you're gonna do the same for this. I don't know why my light just went out. All right, so we're gonna let this get brown on one side, and then we're gonna flip it. And then on my other eye, as you can see, we got the soup going. I don't know why this wouldn't be boiling yet. This thing has been on high all the time it's been on here. You can see it's got the rice in here. Let me bring it over here so you can see it. We got rice, mixed vegetables. We got some nice beef in there. So this is gonna be some good soup. And it was quick, and it was with leftovers. So you see, you use everything that you make. Okay, so I need a spatula so we can flip this. All right.
What happened to it?
I don't know.
Maybe the bulb blew.
All right, you just flip it.
Now?
Yeah,
okay.
flip it. It's gonna be dark on one side. So we just gonna brown those up. You push them down a little bit with the thing, you know. Push it down to compact your sandwich. All right, so you'll see that. You guys will see when this is finally done. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna make a really quick beef and rice soup. So I have leftover rice from when I made the coconut rice and beans. This is still gonna be good in soup. It has coconut milk in it, but that's just gonna make it all the better. So you're gonna need a can of diced tomatoes, some beef broth, some rice or some type of risotto, something like that. That would be great. And then you're gonna need some mixed vegetables. And I just bought a bag of frozen vegetables here. Okay, so you want to have your meat in your pan. I'm going to put in the whole can of tomatoes. And as you can see, I even have a smaller pot here. We're going to put in a nice amount of rice with the beans. That's good. Alright, and then you want to put in a couple cups of your beef broth. Alright, and then you want to also add some of your mixed vegetables. Probably about a half a cup. Remember, this is for two. This is our date night dinner here. And then we're going to let this come to a simmer. Let me put in a little bit of salt, some black pepper, all right, and I'm going to just bring this to a boil, and we're going to have soup. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all, so we're going to get this plated up. This is ending my long day of cooking. Now, tomorrow is going to be a lot easier than it was today. We're going to do some fried fish with some cheesy grits, some zucchini with stewed tomatoes, and a sweet potato pie with graham cracker pecan crust. So also we're going to be talking about some black inventions, like what is some everyday inventions that we use nowadays that black people created. We're going to talk a little bit about that because tomorrow is going to be a Black History dinner. All right, y'all. So we getting this soup all nice and served would be the word here. So this is the beef soup, beef and rice, that is, with some kidney beans, some mixed vegetables. All right, that's it. Plate it up. Let me keep this a little bit more broth in here. And then my husband has the, get that where it looks like this one because that looks beautiful. Don't it? Look at those. And then these are our sandwiches here with the homemade cheese bread and the slow roasted beef fillet. What is that called? I keep forgetting the name of it.
It's a London broil, the skirt steak.
Okay, that's it. Skirt steak. Yo, well, it's been a long day. It's a long day. I'm winding down. We finna enjoy this date night. And then for dessert, we got strawberry shortcake made with strawberry biscuits, homemade strawberry biscuits, some icing. And we got some whipped cream and strawberry pie filling on that as well. He's going to go run and get one just so y'all can see. But this is what we having for date night, y'all. This is a nice romantic dinner. It's going to get cold. We going to cozy up. We got some chocolate covered strawberry shortcake with the homemade strawberry biscuits, the homemade strawberry, what the hell is this? Chocolate covered strawberry?
Chocolate covered strawberry.
Yeah,
cream,
woo.
And then the chocolate.
We finna,
strawberry pie filling.
We finna turn some food up.
Biscuits.
We finna turn up some food. That's what I call it. So this is what we having tonight for date night dinner. This is the bread loaf. What are you having, y'all? Get y'all some get your romance on. Like, share, and subscribe.